Good morning, everybody. It's great to start the week and to start the day with you. You know, this last weekend in church, we kicked off our fall series, Flawed Follower. We're looking at Jesus through the eyes and the experiences of his disciple, Simon Peter. And leading up to these series, I have a fun job. I get to read the book as it goes through all the edits. I even listen to the audiobook a few times to make sure the written book and the audiobook match up. So I get to become very familiar with all of these things. And I love that opportunity because all this good truth about Jesus really gets to burrow down in my heart and in my mind. And one thing that just struck me again and again, and Renee wrote about it so well, emphasized it in the sermon this weekend, is that word follow. I have been a Christian pretty much my whole life, and I would say, yes, I follow Jesus. But as Renee asked us to consider this weekend, am I following right now? I tell you, between the Jesus Way series we just finished and thinking about what it means to be following Jesus, I have been really challenged lately to examine my actions, my thoughts, my heart. Sometimes I realize I'm not really following, I'm coasting. As I said, I've been living this Christian life a long time, and I can find myself slipping into coasting. I know how to act. I know how to say the Christian words. But where really is my heart? Where's my mind when I'm just coasting? They're off doing their own thing, thinking crazy thoughts, scheming world dominance. Who knows? I'm realizing that following Jesus means I'm consciously choosing to follow Jesus in my heart, my soul, my mind, my actions. Following is an all-consuming way of living. I've been reading verses about following Jesus, and as I do that, different ones rise to the surface and challenge me. But today I just want to share one verse with you from the Gospel of John, chapter 8. And this is Jesus speaking. And he says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. What an invitation. You know, often I can think of following as restrictive. I don't get to do what I want. I have to do it this way because that's the Jesus way. But the invitation to following Jesus is not just for our salvation. It's an invitation into real life. It's an invitation to come out of the darkness of our ways, our thoughts, the world, and to walk in the light of life with Jesus. Today, I want to encourage you, think consciously about Jesus' invitation to follow him. No matter what season you're in, if you're in a busy season, what does following Jesus look like today? What does walking in light look like? If you're in a quiet season, what does following Jesus look like today? If you're in grief, if you're in uncertainty, if you're making a decision, ask, what does following Jesus, walking in that light of life, look like today? This is going to be a great 8 weeks of growing and learning and following together. Thank you for joining us in this adventure, and have a great day following.